Hi everybody, welcome to the TheMakeupChair. So it's Friday again and I'm back with another Friday favourites video. Today I thought I would change it up and be a little bit different. Usually I do Friday favourites like my Friday favourite foundation or my Friday favourite eyeshadow, but this time I'm actually going to do my favourite products within a brand. So these are all e.l.f. products. You guys can see them behind me. These are the ones that I picked out that I love so much. So I want to talk you through kind of why I love them and why I use them and all that kind of stuff, so just keep watching. So let's start off with the foundation. The foundation is actually the one that I'm wearing today, and I haven't used it in quite a while, and then I used it this morning and I was like, wow, this actually is pretty decent foundation. I forgot how much I liked it. I think it actually suits people with more normal skin that have pretty good skin but just want it to make it look maybe a bit dewier or just even just a little bit darker or better. For me, I actually like this because when I have fake tan on my body, I don't tend to apply too much of it on my face, and my face is always very, very pale compared to the rest of me. So this kind of warms up my skin, but it still just looks really, really natural. I do think that it's probably going to work better if you don't have really oily skin because, you know, it's a little bit dewy and can look a little bit greasy. So just be careful about that depending on your skin type. But for me, I find that it's pretty good. I do set it with a bit of powder, but I think it's a great foundation, and it is €8. Next product is the e.l.f. Mist and Set, and as you can see, it's all rubbed off on it, but I really like this one because it sets my makeup, but it's only, I think, $4.50, which is a fantastic price for a makeup setter. And basically, if you have any of that kind of cakiness or you've applied too much powder, you spray this over the face and it will settle that down and get rid of it. You can use it with a stippling brush if you have dry skin and you want to settle down any patches of flaky skin. You can use it if you have oily skin to set your makeup and keep it in place if you don't like using powders, because powders and oiliness creates a cakey look. So with this, kind of counteracts that. It's still going to set your makeup and you can set like everything, but it's not going to create that kind of pools of oil and stuff on your face. It doesn't make your skin less oily, but it just prevents you from needing to use powder. And you can use this as like a top-up spray during the day to freshen up your makeup as well. It gives the skin nice sheen, matte almost finished, but with sort of a natural finish. So I like this one a lot, and for $4.50 it's a really good price. Two of my favourite eyeshadows are actually their cream eyeshadows, and one thing I will say is if you're using slightly cheaper eyeshadows, layering it with a cream first of all definitely help to increase the amount of pigments that you get. So I have two of the cream pots here. They're quite big pots as well. I have them in a light colour and a dark colour. This for smoky eye and this for kind of neutral looks, and I love these shades. Let's start off with the bronze one, which is actually my favourite one. You can just see how gorgeous that is. It's absolutely beautiful colour. It's one of my favourite shades. I love bronzy colours, especially for the eyes. I think it's lovely. And then I also have Candlelight, which is a really nice base if you want to go for that highlighted look. And I think you can pretty much use these as eyeliners as well, even though they do take a little bit of time to set. So I would suggest putting a powder powder eyeshadow over the top, something exactly the same colour, and you will just get this really intense pigment that lasts all day long. Next up, I have the Mineral Infused Mascara, and I started using this recently and I fell in love with it. I think it's a beautiful mascara. It has a sort of a comb-y type brush wand. I was saying wand and brush at the same time and it came out like that. So as you can see, it has kind of bristles, and they're kind of a comby type bristle, and it really coats all the lashes and adds a lot of length but not so much volume. So if you're looking for volume, probably not for you, but it works pretty well. I really like that one. Another one of my favorites, and this is my all-time favorite one, which is I'm leaving it for last, is Tickled Pink Blush. I love the way this looked on my skin. Even in the winter or the summer, it just always looks great on my skin, and I think it's just the perfect shade of pink for like paler complexions, but actually works on slightly kind of olivey tones as well, because it just adds this nice pink sheen onto the cheeks. I think it's a perfect balance of like that pink tone to it. Tickled Pink, absolute favourite. I love it so much. I've been using it forever, and I think it's one of my favourite blushes that I've ever used in my whole life, because on my skin it looks like just a natural sheeny silky finish. and some blushes can look a little bit powdery, but you don't get that with this one, so love it. But I want to say this at the end of this video because I know there's probably going to be questions. You can't buy e.l.f. products in Ireland. You have to buy them off the .co.uk website. Go to the .co.uk website, press on the European flag, which is up at the top of the page, and once you press that, everything will change to euros and then you will be good to go. So I'll talk to you soon. I'm Sinead Katie and thank you so much for watching, and check out my blog for kind of swatches and stuff. Bye! Happy Friday!